한 회가 끝나면 그 다음 회가 계속 이렇게 너무너무 궁금해지기 때문에
Lovely viewers, this latest revelation is shaking the entire entertainment world. And trust me, you're going to want to sit down for this one. Song Hye Kyo, the queen of grace and mystery, has reportedly confessed something that no one saw coming. She still feels something for her ex-husband, Song Jung Ki. Yes, you heard that right. The same Song Jung Ki from the iconic love story that once captured our hearts during Descendants of the Sun. After years of silence and moving on, or so we thought, Hye Kyo has finally opened up, and the internet is going absolutely wild. Now let me paint this picture for you. This didn't happen on a random talk show or through some tabloid rumor. No, this happened during a private conversation that somehow got leaked by someone very close to the situation. And what did she say exactly? According to insiders, Hye Kyo's exact words were, "No matter how hard I try, there's a part of me that can't erase Jung Ki from my heart." Lovely viewers, can you even process that? That single statement just reignited an entire storm of speculation about her love life. But here's where it gets even more complicated. Minho, her current man, the one who fought so hard to win her heart, the one who gave her the world, is right in the middle of this whirlwind. Imagine how he must feel right now. Fans are already split, with some saying, "This is just nostalgia, nothing more," while others are worried this could spark the biggest breakup in K-drama history. What do you think, lovely viewers? Can a woman truly love two men at the same time? Or is this just a lingering attachment that time will heal? Let's rewind for a second. Remember when Jung Ki and Hye Kyo were the ultimate power couple? Their chemistry was so strong that fans believed their love story was written in the stars. But after their shocking divorce, both of them moved on. Or so it seemed. Jung Ki found new projects, traveled, and even sparked dating rumors of his own, while Hye Kyo focused on her career and eventually found love again with Minho. Everything looked perfect until now. Now the question everyone is asking is, what triggered this confession? Was it a recent meeting between Hye Kyo and Jung Ki? Was it just old memories resurfacing? Or could it be that Minho and Hye Kyo's relationship is facing cracks behind the scenes? Insiders claim that this confession came after a very emotional week for Hye Kyo. She's been under a lot of stress lately, and during a private conversation with a friend, she apparently broke down and admitted she still has feelings for her ex. But here's the kicker, someone recorded it and leaked it. Yes, a recording exists, and fans are dying to hear it. Now imagine being Minho and hearing this news. According to sources close to him, Minho is heartbroken but trying to stay calm. He reportedly told a friend, "I love her, but I can't compete with a ghost from the past." Ouch, that's deep. Lovely viewers, this man has been nothing but devoted, planning a future, making grand gestures, and now this? Do you think he'll forgive her? Or is this the straw that breaks the camel's back? Drop your thoughts below because this is turning into a real-life K-drama plot. Meanwhile, Jung Ki has been silent. Completely silent. Not a single statement, not even a social media post. And that silence is speaking volumes. Fans are speculating that he already knows about this confession and is trying to process it. Some even believe he might still love her too. Could this be a setup for a shocking reunion? Or is Jung Ki too far gone to ever look back? The suspense is killing us all. And then there's the fan reaction. Oh my goodness, the internet is on fire. Some fans are screaming, "Get back together already!" While others are fiercely defending Minho, saying, "He doesn't deserve this." People are making fan edits. Hashtags like hashtag Team Minho and hashtag Team Jung Ki are trending, and some are even writing open letters begging Hye Kyo to make the right choice. Lovely viewers, whose team are you on? Team Minho or Team Jung Ki? Or are you just rooting for Hye Kyo to follow her heart no matter what? Here's another twist. An anonymous insider claims that Jung Ki recently sent Hye Kyo a private message. Yes, a message. And it wasn't just a simple hello. The message reportedly said, "I've never stopped wishing you happiness." That's romantic, right? But is it just friendly or something more? And did Hye Kyo respond? Rumor has it she did. But what she said is still a mystery. Some say her reply was emotional. Others say it was neutral. Either way, this little exchange is adding fuel to an already blazing fire. So what's next? Will Minho confront Hye Kyo about this? Will Jung Ki make a bold move and try to win her back? Or will Hye Kyo clear the air and reassure everyone where her heart truly belongs? Because right now, everything is hanging in the balance. If she really still has feelings for Jung Ki, then Minho is in a very tough position. And knowing his strong personality, he's not the type to quietly accept something like this. Lovely viewers, I want to hear from you. What do you think Hye Kyo should do? Should she come clean to Minho about her feelings? Should she try to rekindle things with Jung Ki? Or should she just take time for herself and figure out what her heart really wants before making any big decisions? The drama is just beginning, and you know I'll keep you updated on every single twist and turn. Buckle up because what I'm about to share now will leave you speechless. After that shocking revelation from Hye Kyo about still feeling something for Jung Ki, the ripple effect has been massive, behind the scenes and in the public eye. Our sources tell us that Lee Minho is no longer just quietly processing this news. Oh no, he has started making moves, and from the look of things, those moves are nothing short of explosive. According to insiders close to Minho, he recently had a very tense conversation with Hye Kyo. And guess what? That conversation lasted for over 3 hours. 3 whole hours of raw emotions, raised voices, tears, and complete honesty. Can you imagine what was said during that time? Reports claim Minho confronted her directly, asking, "Do you still love him? Because if you do, I need to know now." And lovely viewers, here's where things get even more complicated. Hye Kyo didn't deny her feelings completely. She reportedly told Minho, "I'm confused, Minho. I love you, but I can't erase the past." Just wow. That's like a dagger straight to the heart for Minho, isn't it? Because he has given her everything. His time, his love, his commitment. And now he's facing the reality that a part of her heart might still belong to another man. This is where the drama intensifies, lovely viewers, because Minho is not the type to simply walk away. He's determined to fight for her love. One of his close friends reportedly said, "He's hurt, yes, but he's not giving up. He told me, I will prove to her that I am her future, not her past." That sounds like a man ready to go to war for love. But while Minho is planning his next move, Jung Ki is staying eerily quiet. Too quiet. And you know what they say, silence speaks louder than words. Some fans believe Jung Ki is playing the long game here. He's not going to rush into the spotlight or make a public statement. Instead, he's letting the situation unfold naturally. But then, whispers from his camp suggest that he was deeply moved by Hye Kyo's confession. One source even claims Jung Ki said, "If she still feels something for me, maybe this is fate giving us another chance." Oh my goodness, lovely viewers. Can you even handle this level of drama? Now let's talk about the fans because they are going absolutely wild. Social media is a battlefield right now. Hashtag Team Minho versus hashtag Team Jung Ki has turned into a war zone. Fans are making threads, editing emotional videos, and writing heartfelt comments like, "True love never dies. Jung Ki and Hye Kyo belong together," while others say, "Minho is the one who stood by her when she needed love the most. Don't break his heart." Which side are you on, lovely viewers? Comment below because your opinions matter here. And here's another bombshell. Rumors are swirling that Hye Kyo and Jung Ki might have had a secret meeting recently. Yes, you heard that right. Apparently, they were spotted by a fan in a quiet upscale cafe. And that fan claims they were talking for a very long time, looking emotional, and at one point, Jung Ki even held her hand across the table. Of course, there's no official photo yet, but the eyewitness account has spread like wildfire. Could this be true? If it is, then this love triangle just went nuclear. Meanwhile, Minho is not backing down. Reports say he's planning something huge to remind Hye Kyo of their love, a grand gesture that might even break the internet. What could it be? A luxury vacation? A heartfelt public declaration? A proposal? Nobody knows yet, but sources claim he's already working on something that will make headlines worldwide. And honestly, knowing Minho, it's going to be epic. Lovely viewers, imagine being in Hye Kyo's shoes right now. Two powerful, handsome men, both deeply connected to her heart, both unwilling to let go. One represents her past, a love story that touched millions, and the other represents her present, a man who's been her pillar of strength. What would you do if you were her? Would you follow your heart back to Jung Ki? Or would you stay loyal to Minho and build a future with him? This is the question on everyone's lips. But here's the twist that could change everything. Rumor has it that Jung Ki might soon break his silence. Yes, we might finally hear his side of the story, and according to an anonymous insider, his statement could be the most emotional thing we've ever read. Could he be ready to confess that he still loves her too? And if he does, what will Hye Kyo do? What will Minho do? The tension is through the roof. Lovely viewers, the drama is far from over, and you know I'll keep bringing you every detail as it unfolds. But let me ask you, do you think this love triangle will end in heartbreak or a second chance at love? Should I dive deeper into the rumored secret meeting between Hye Kyo and Jung Ki, including who arranged it, what they said, and how Minho reacted when he found out? Lovely viewers, let's dive even deeper because I promised you the full breakdown of what really went down at that cafe. And trust me, you're not ready for the details I'm about to share. Buckle up because this continuation is going to feel like you're sitting at the very next table. Hearing every word, feeling every ounce of tension between Song Hye Kyo and Song Jung Ki. So, remember how they started with those polite greetings? Well, according to a very reliable insider who claims to have overheard parts of the conversation, it didn't stay polite for long. After Jung Ki said softly, "I've missed this. I've missed you," Hye Kyo froze for a moment before replying with something that shocked even the person listening in. She said, "I didn't expect to feel this way again." Lovely viewers, imagine those words. That's not just nostalgia. That's emotion spilling over, raw and real. From that point onward, the tone completely changed. They weren't just catching up anymore. They were reminiscing. They started talking about the old days, about the places they traveled together, the memories they shared during their drama days, and even some private jokes that made both of them smile like no time had passed. Can you picture that scene? Two people who've been through love, marriage, heartbreak, and years apart, suddenly laughing over something only they understand. My heart can barely handle this. But then things got even more intense when Jung Ki leaned in and whispered something like, "Do you ever regret how it all ended?" That question hung in the air like a ticking bomb. And after a long silence, Hye Kyo said something that could change everything. "Every day." Lovely viewers, are you breathing? Because I'm not. Every day. That means she's been carrying this weight for years, and she's admitting it now to him face to face. The source claims that after that, Jung Ki took her hand. Yes, took her hand right there in that cafe, and she didn't pull away. Instead, she just stared at him with tears in her eyes, and for a moment, it felt like the world disappeared around them. This wasn't about cameras, fans, or careers. This was just two people, completely vulnerable, letting their true feelings surface. Now, before you start screaming at your screen, here's the part that will shake you. Apparently, Jung Ki didn't hold back after that. The insider swears he said these exact words. "I can't stop loving you." There it is. The confession everyone's been talking about. And guess what? Hye Kyo didn't say no. She didn't shut him down. In fact, she just sat there silent, and when the tears started falling, Jung Ki reached out and wiped them away. Lovely viewers, if that's not straight out of a drama script, I don't know what is. And now comes the twist. Because right after that emotional moment, Hye Kyo said something no one expected. She whispered, "It's not that simple anymore." And that's the truth, isn't it? Because now there's Lee Minho. There's a whole relationship on the line. There's a life that she's built after everything. And yet, here she is, feeling everything all over again. But it gets even more dramatic because apparently, Hye Kyo told Jung Ki something like, "I still feel something for you, but I don't know what to do." Lovely viewers, can you imagine Jung Ki hearing that? That's the kind of sentence that fuels hope, that makes a man believe there's still a chance. And if Jung Ki believes there's a chance, you better believe he's not going to walk away quietly. This is Jung Ki we're talking about, When has he ever backed down from something he truly wants? Now let's talk about the aftermath. After leaving the cafe, they didn't just say goodbye and move on. Sources claim they agreed to stay in touch, to figure things out. What does that even mean? Is this the beginning of secret late-night calls, private meetings, and a rekindled flame that could blow everything up? Or is it just closure for two people who still care deeply for each other? Either way, this is not the end. It's just the beginning of something massive. Meanwhile, what about Minho? Lovely viewers, Minho is not blind to any of this. Word on the street is that someone close to him showed him photos of Hye Kyo and Jung Ki leaving that cafe. Yes, there are pictures. They haven't surfaced online yet, but trust me, if they do, it's going to break the internet. The question is, how will Minho react? Some say he's furious, others say he's heartbroken, and a few insiders even claim he's planning a face-to-face confrontation with Jung Ki. Imagine that showdown. Two of Korea's biggest stars, one woman in the middle, and millions of fans watching every move. Lovely viewers, this story is spiraling into something none of us saw coming. And the next part. Oh, it's going to be explosive because I've got details about Minho's next move. Hye Kyo's cryptic post after this meeting, and a shocking rumor that Jung Ki is writing her letters. Yes, handwritten letters, because sometimes the old ways speak the loudest.